Surprise! Hello. Hi, Jamal.
Hello, everybody.
Let me just get that banner down.
We
and
are
should pull my
live.
There we go.
Live
Hello.
and direct.
So, Jamal, what have you been up to?
Can you hear me, Lachlan?
Hello, the colics. Yeah, I can hear you, Jamal. The question is, can Jamal hear me? Jamal should be able to hear me. Anyway, let me just check on Twitter to see if this is actually audio working or if it's just Jamal being Jamal. Thank you, Jason. Jamal should be able to hear me. Anyway, let me just check on Twitter to see if this is actually audio working or if it's just... Yes, Jamal's signaling to his family, please leave me alone. I have things to do. So we have Jason's hanging out in the chat. How's it going, Jason? So Jamal can't hear me, but he can see me. Check if you have unmuted these. Oh. Well, it's just me, Jason, so I'm going great. Well, if he's not here, it's fair game. It's a smorgasbord. And give me 30 seconds. I feel like we should have some background content. Maybe I'll pull Jamal in. Who knows? Maybe I don't.
You got me now?
Yeah, I've been able to hear you the whole time, Jamal. Is he out of ISO yet? Jamal's never been in isolation. Jamal's a good boy. Surprise, it's a soul rock. All right. See, because now what Jamal's going to do is try and message me again. But, so give me a second to debug Jamal because he's just being a Jamal. So, with Jamal just sort of trying to figure out why he can't hear me.
I can hear you
Brett,
now.
I've been out of isolation for a while.
Yeah.
Have you not seen me
All
taking
right,
Jim to your
Lachlan.
work?
I'm finishing up my Meltan box. I got a shiny. Is that exciting?
Sure. If I can
I'm not a
catch this
big shiny
safe.
guy. I'm not a big shiny
So,
guy. So some people
Did you
really
think the
like
Xylos
shinies.
were too common over the Dino then?
I liked it. Hold on.
All right. So we're not recording a show this week, guys. We are now a week ahead. So this weekend's show is already locked and loaded. And yeah, should be a fun time. Who takes gyms anymore? Well, clearly I do.
Taking gyms are fun. How many Pokemon do you have gyms right now?
6.
6. I have
Now, for people watching, this is not a Wayspot I submitted. However, this is a Wayspot which became a gym. Oh, hi, Justin. This Wayspot became a gym from one of the Wayspots we nominated live on one of these calls. So that's fun.
How was Top Gun? I haven't seen it yet. Was it good? Lachlan, I took the wife to go see Elvis. Have you seen that yet?
I haven't been to the movies in a few weeks. Next movie I'm going to be seeing will be Thor next Wednesday.
Okay. Elvis
Thor
was
4.
good if you're into that. If you're into that kind of thing, Elvis was really good. It was really well done. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. He loved it and he cried. Was it Justin, was it better than the first one? Because the first one was iconic.
And you know who takes down gyms these days, Brett? Jamal's favorite trainer.
Oh, who's that?
Are you not looking at the gym? It says right there.
Cow in a suit. Cow, my new best friend. My brand new best friend.
Quite literally your newest best friend.
Exactly. That's a big Snorlax right there. Justin says
the best buddy.
Justin says it was better than the first. Wow. Now I have to go see it because the first one I was all about it. I was a kid, but I was all about it. Let's go Snorlax.
I've never seen I think this is all fully buried now. And this is my level 50 best buddy, Chansey.
Nice.
When was that tier 1 hatching? Because I want to do that. Let me have a look.
I think I have a raid pass. I'll do it.
53 minutes. So at the end of the hour.
End of the hour.
So I'll bury that gym a little bit more in a bit. Now,
so Lachlan, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Well, I've been losing a lot in Go Battle League recently, so that's always fun.
Okay. All right.
It's a variety hour. Our Wayspot Live made a cameo on the forums of someone being very upset about one of the nominations I came across to review.
They put a pitch review up there and said, I'm going to leave this right here. I love it. That was awesome.
So I lose this match if this person doesn't retreat their Galvantula.
You're going to shield? You're going to shield.
My whole team loses to Galvantula, but Talonflame is my strongest counter. Happy for them to lunge me. So how's it going? We got R Hayes 683. That's right. I know how.
Yo, what up, R Hayes 683?
I'm just doing this battle to try and get this set of back to reset, so I can go do a proper set rotation.
I've got to finish my Meltan box.
So let's see if they shield this Brave Bird. They did. They must be stream sniping.
Hey,
they must have found our stream very quickly.
I'm live on Twitch. Do you want to come say hello? We're gonna get a visit from the child.
Oh, let's pull Jamal up solo then.
Hey, come here. We're live on Twitch. Come say hello. Then it's time for bed. Say hello. Okay, it's time for bed now. All right, chat. Who do we have in here? Basher Ball God, Justin.
One of our newer patrons, Basher Ball God.
Oh, yeah.
Or Go Big for Fudge on Twitter.
Yes. Go ahead. Here, talk.
Hey, I got a win, Brett, if you're listening. Brett's really into PvP.
Okay. You win. Wow, you won with that team? Very good, Lachlan.
We don't talk about the losses I had leading up to that, Jamal. But,
do you want to send me a battle and I'll do it without looking at the screen? Do you want to do that?
No, we're already. I'm just getting my dailies done. The things I've got to do. Guilted me into it. Yes, Brett, and we appreciate your support. Speaking of which, what are you doing? When do you want to come on the show? You can coordinate with Jamal and just find a time between all of your commitments on weekends. What am I doing? I'm going to hide this for a couple seconds.
Justin. Hello.
Hi, Justin.
I'm going to give a shout out to Justin.
There you go. All right. Good night. Justin, you got a shout out from the child. And the comm day was good. It was really good. I enjoyed myself. I caught over 500 Dino and Zweilous total on comm day. It's probably the most
so
I've played
got the
at comm day
Wayfarer
in a
up
long
now,
time.
Jamal.
All right, let's do some Wayfarer.
Let's have a look at what we've got. Let's go explore little bits of Brisbane, shall we?
Sure.
Just waiting for it to load.
Let's do it.
So it doesn't.
I've been
show
doing
my
some
address.
reviews. And I'm currently getting reviews in Australia, Lachlan. I'm going to send this to you privately so you can see it. This one is in Greenbank. Do you know where that is?
Yes.
I'm going to send this to you. I love the supporting information. I think you'll get a kick out of the supporting info on here.
Is this a tree?
No, it's not a tree. Take a look at that. I was just going to give it all 5 stars because I was going to be but I'm like, I can't.
Sorry, I just saw a message. It's fine.
Do you know who did that?
Well, we'll pull the link up for everyone else to see. Put the link up, the picture up. If I go do this, people can now see what nomination you're talking about.
Yes.
Go on, do a Nala.
Just for the record, I did 1 star this. What really cracked me up is the supporting information. In need of a Pokestop in this area. Now, what if you look at the reflection in the supporting photo? Is that a backpack the person is carrying in their hand, or is that a stroller that they're pushing? That's what I've been staring at, trying to figure out what is that in their hand, or what are they pushing? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. What is chat saying? A stroller.
Between us, chat. I'm just going to pull this one down. So last night I went and submitted a location move request through the Wayfarer app, through like the web app, the website, and it was a gym. It's one of the earliest gyms in that area. What had happened is the council had moved the signboard from one edge of the park to the other edge of the park where the playground is. And I'm just looking in that local Facebook Messenger chat, and someone says, and I quote, Who stole my home gym? Now, the screenshot they have, they are actually closer to where the stops moved to than where the gym was. But it's just a stop now. And someone's comment in reply to what that was saying, could that have happened through these gym scans? Did anyone see anything in Ingress? So I explained scans do not remove waste spots, and Ingress has nothing to do with this. So, however, what it does mean is there's a new gym there. And they didn't post about the new gym. They just complained about the gym that they had. That was, Well, Jason, I said it was me.
You're making friends and influencing people, Lachlan. It sounds like that's a couple of people who need to listen to the Wayspotters podcast, which drops every Sunday all across the world.
So you want me to pull up a Nala, you say, Brett?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm just reloading the Wayfarer app because it's struggling a little bit. But let's type in Nala. Okay, zoom in a little bit. And let me pull the screen back up. And there it is. All right, so this is Nala. And area is too large to load waste spots. So let's just sort of start at a smaller scale. I don't know what waste spots Brett's talking about, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we can find here. I'll try not to put the phone directly in front of the camera. For the content and everything. See, this isn't too bad. First one I randomly tap on. So, Jamal, what do you think of this one?
I love a footbridge. You kidding me?
This is a culvert, but sure.
Looks like a...
But like that
I
photo
have this
of the footbridge.
Let me move this to my bigger screen. Hold on. Oh, that's not a footbridge.
Yeah.
I saw it say
footbridge.
Yeah, that's not a footbridge. Okay. Yeah, that's not a footbridge. I've seen that one before. There's no extra photos
here either.
Right, I've seen this one. Have we reviewed this one before?
You would have reviewed in this area before, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Because someone keeps trying to submit other aspects of this area. And not the smartest tools in the shed. That's a nice legacy nomination without a description there.
Right.
War memorial, pretty basic. Gazebo, nice gazebo. Is that a gazebo to you, Jamal, or is that something?
That's not a gazebo. That's a pavilion. That's not a gazebo.
That's a gazebo.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that. That's not a gazebo. Totally not a gazebo.
What about this? See, these are notoriously difficult to get through to the point I don't even try submitting these.
Well, that's definitely not a gazebo.
But you can make the argument that like a barbecue picnic area in Australia has cultural value. And we're up to 8 viewers. We've got 1 on YouTube, which I take it as Justin. And we've got 7 on Twitch.
Justin.
Hello, friends on Twitch. And
Hello,
unknown
Twitch.
amount on Twitter.
Yeah. Look at what I just sent you, Lachlan. It's a very interesting waste button nomination. I believe that's French.
Yeah, that's not where that's saying it is. You can mark that as that's one
fake nomination. Yeah.
Well, check the supporting info. That's not in that location.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now.
So what else have we got in Nala?
So what do we need to know about Nala? Why is this area interesting?
So the electorate of Nala is the electorate that gave us the Premier of Queensland. So this is the area in which the head of Queensland, her offices are based and where she's based out of.
Okay, interesting.
It's also one of those areas that's a catch area, when you're catching Pokemon. Let's have a look over here and see what we find.
All right, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you something, Lachlan. And when you're done with this, you need to put this up on screen for chat to see. Chat's going to get a big kick out of this. Like, this is one of those, I tried really hard to be funny and hope that my 1-star nomination would get through, but it's not quite cute enough for me to give it anything higher than 1 star. So when we're done with that, please take a look at this because it is good.
All right. So we want to talk about this nomination. All right.
Yes, pull it up.
Let's do it.
It's a 1 star, but it's kind of funny. It's an easy 1 star, but I got a kick out of it.
So here's the nomination that Jamal's talking about.
And this is just a little bit north of me in a little area called Sherrills Ford up by the lake. And the nomination is Mountain Creek Park, Pokemon Hotel, area for Pokemon and trainers to rest, hydrate, and heal from battle. And it is a picture of a bathroom in a public park. That is clearly a bathroom, but the drinking fountain in the middle and looks like the woman's restroom on the right and the men's restroom on the left. And the supporting photo is of a walking path, which is near the bathrooms and is located along Stormy Norman walking path at Mountain Creek Park, open to the public June 2022. Go ahead, Lachlan. Tell me what you think. I mean, it's a no for like 15 different reasons, but someone was trying to...
I've got this off of my camera roll, so I've just got to be careful that we're not... doing
we don't need to. We don't need to know that much about you, Lachlan.
Oh, what's this? It's probably just a screenshot of Mystic 7, which we were talking about on the Zoom, about how he's hiding his upcoming content schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, look. I wonder what this video's for. Not clear.
Yep.
It is a great meeting place. I don't know what everyone else is on about.
Great meeting place, the bathroom. Area for Pokemon and trainers to rest, hydrate, and heal from battle. So like I said, they were trying to be cute. They were really trying to be cute. However, I'm trying to decide which criteria I want to 1-star them for. Title and description, or let me see.
Text.
Here.
I would go with text. Because other people are going to go for the other reasons.
So text. I mean, it's a bathroom, so it's not. It's other rejection criteria also, so we'll go text.
Right, Woodballs is thinking live animal for this one, Jamal.
Live animal. God, I love being able to use live animal. It's like my favorite thing to do is to hit live animal. And you'd be surprised how often you get a chance to hit live animal. Makes me happy. Live animals and trees.
It's been called the Pokemon Center.
Now, I don't know what magical healing properties are in a bathroom inside of a state park, but let's go with it. Let's roll with it. Did you find your charger? It's in your bedroom.
It is.
Yeah.
So the down.
What's on
Mommy
my
has
bedroom, Dad?
Okay.
There's a particular couple waste spots I'm just trying to find for you currently.
Okay. Justin, I love the toilet emoji. Thank you. That was fantastic.
Where did we go for this? I'm so lost.
What are you trying to find, Lachlan?
Here it is. And let's put it up. These 2 waste spots.
Are we still in Anala?
No. This is story time.
Uh-oh. All right, let's do it. I'm here for it.
So we've got this one. This is one of my waste spots.
Oh, I remember this one. I like this. A mural of a green tree frog painted in May 2020. Oh, goodness. May 22.
I did an American for you,
May,
where you do month
you
and
did,
date.
and I was not expecting that. Upon the wall of the Webster Road overpass of the Keldra Brook Bikeway by
Kedron.
artist Alex Sugar. Oh, okay. By artist Alice Sugar as part of the 2022 Brisbane Street Art Festival. I like that. I like that guy. He's cool.
And this one next to it. Now, this is Cow in the Suits nomination.
Ah. Where's Cow in
Now,
the
I
Suit?
haven't
Is he in
actually-
here?
He'd be at work. He actually has a job.
Okay. Gotcha.
Crazy things, those jobs.
Yes.
We're up to, we've got 8 people watching on Twitch. Hello, Twitch friends. I'm just going to pull up the
Hello,
Twitch chat
Twitch.
on my end here to see who we've got in here. Unfortunately, Ken forces me to watch ads because he hasn't given me a subscription yet. Ken?
I don't think he's listening.
So-
I think he went to bed. He'll watch it later.
He said he was going to do his Meltan box.
He said only if he was on the toilet. If he was at the Pokemon Mountain Hospital healing. his
So we've
Pokemon.
got X the Colix, we've got Woodwose Wolf, we've got True Dolbert, we've got Arhaze, Lorden Z DLC, Jason, Eston Danking Around, Basher God, another TV viewer, and Alien Gathering. So hello. Just wanted
Welcome
make
to
sure
the
you all
chat.
got a- Hello. I'll send from my own Twitch. Jobs are overrated, says Justin.
They are overrated.
So yeah, this was we were talking about it. I think on the Zoom. Not sure if it got to a show. We were out and about. There was an art festival, and the weekend after Countersuit, and I went around and we nominated a bunch of the new murals that popped up around the city. And this area, I'm just going to pull it up on Intel Map. This is one in which some of these nominations might, once the rest of them go through, might not actually appear in Ingress. But these are both Pokestops. I obviously don't have a way of showing you that they're Pokestops, but I can show you that they're Ingress portals once my Intel map loads in. So and that just probably killed the last of our listeners.
I know, right? Lachlan, did you watch Jeopardy growing up?
This is Australia, mate.
I don't know if they had Jeopardy in Australia. Did they?
We
have
don't
Jeopardy
just
in
watch
Australia?
American reality TV. We had our own version of Jeopardy.
Was your host as attractive and compelling as Alex Trebek?
We had an Australian.
So the answer is no then. Okay, gotcha. All right.
So if I go share and I pull up window, watching us do this live, pull up the window, Intel map. All right. So you can see here, only my way spot is in Ingress, but Jamal, look at this location.
I'm
Using
not
your
currently seeing it
Jamalisms.
on the screen.
Oh, maybe if I click this.
Yeah, there you go.
So mine is the Ingress portal at the location, but
I see it.
mine's here.
Yes.
So the way the murals worked here is there's one mural here. There's a mural spot that was here under the overpass, mural spot here, and a mural spot there. And then this is where that red marker is a bikeway sign. So mine is an Ingress portal.
Yes.
However, there is an extra way spot here, which won't appear in Ingress, but is in fact that riding the dragon that we had up just before. So it's in
Gotcha.
Pokemon Go. And the mural that was here, where my mouse is currently, that was still being painted when we took the photos of the other side. And it's a bunch of dogs. I'll see if I can find it on Instagram and while we're talking. But Brisbane street art.
The Cole X. I'm here for all the emojis. Keep pumping them in the chat. I don't know what that one is either. I kind of thought it was Lachlan's face for a second, but I don't think it is. But keep pumping those in there. Is that your face, Lachlan? Potentially, possibly?
No.
We'll just say it's your
No.
face and we'll see what happens.
Okay. So here, if I now pull back up to my phone screen, actually, I could just pull up this Instagram tab. No, I know how to use computers. I'm young and hip with the kids, says the 25-year-old.
You're not 25 yet.
I'm 25, Jamal.
I thought you were
26
going
while
to
I'm
be
in
25.
America.
Oh, 26 next month. Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin, you need to buy Lachlan a birthday cake. So when he's in Texas and he's celebrating his birthday, you need to have a cake for him.
I'm pretty sure we've got that covered. But so here is the other mural that was being painted while we were there, and we just haven't had a chance to go back to submit it.
I like that.
So I think if I go, I can just zoom in here. So this is on one of those other walls here. So clearly very visually different to the other. So that one is where the mouse is here. So this edge of the wall. And look at those S2 cells, Jamal. Isn't this just designed for 4 murals?
It sure is. I love it.
So we did submit another waste spot over here on the left. So that, but it's as a serve trail marker. But just imagine on a community day, just sitting under this bridge along this footpath.
Yep. You know, I love
just
painting
luring
some
up.
S2 cells. Love it. Love
Well,
it.
we don't talk about the S2 cells nearly enough. So I just wanted to feature them for a little bit.
S2 cells are one of my favorite things to talk about. Justin in the chat said, done. We'll probably just bake him one. So
now let me turn off.
that's
cool.
exciting.
Let's minimize that and just wait for the portals to load here.
Can you swim in the Brisbane River?
No, I don't recommend getting eaten by sharks.
Sharks?
Yeah.
There's
dolphins.
There's sharks in the river?
Sharks or dolphins. Depends on the day.
But I thought sharks only went in saltwater. Sharks come in freshwater?
Brisbane River is not a I wouldn't call it a let me get this this
Jason says you can, but you would get very, very sick.
Mal?
What? Brisbane River teeming with bull sharks in the summer? What? I have got to come to Australia. Like the more I learn about Australia, the more I need to get there as soon
our
as
river
possible.
goes straight to the ocean. This is not a freshwater river. This is you don't drink from this river. This is not our water supply.
Wow.
And there's another photo of the same man who caught another bull shark.
So you mean I can come to Australia, I can come to Brisbane, and I can see a shark and a kangaroo in the same day?
You can go swimming with sharks if we take you to SeaWorld.
Okay. I swam with dolphins. You saw that picture, right?
Yeah.
Did
you can swim with dolphins at SeaWorld as well.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of sharks.
I had to prevent you from tweeting it out. And here's another one. So, yeah, we've got sharks in our river.
Okay.
Don't recommend going for a dip in the Brisbane River.
Cole X says, it's Australia, dude. Sharks and other deadly things are everywhere. I've never been to Australia. Just learning this. So what I don't want to happen is to go to Australia and something bite me and I have some terrible infection and die. That would be really unfortunate.
So let's go through, what I wanted to talk about was the Street Art Festival. And let's just sort of go through some of the artwork installations that have gone up in the area and see if we can't, find some of these and see if we could potentially go submit them.
Let's do it.
So this one is a nice orange fence that they've painted onto a side here. Would you approve that one, Jamal? This mural? Assuming it meets all acceptance criteria.
If it meets all acceptance criteria, absolutely. It doesn't look like it's on the side of a private residence.
This looks like it's commercial area.
Yep, I was going to say that. Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2 other pictures. What are the other pictures?
Oh, that's
Go
just
back to that one
zooming
for a
in on the
second.
various aspects of the house.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah,
So
assuming
just
it
zooming
met
in.
all the other criteria, I would definitely give that 5 stars.
So what have we got? This is obviously the dog one that we were talking about before, which I've given a nice
Mhm.
big like to. And this is this artist, Catherine Viney. While she was there painting, I'm like, this reminds me of this mural, the dog park mural at Green Hill Reservoir. And she's like, oh my goodness, that's my inspiration. And the dog park mural is actually one of the gyms I can see from home. So I see it very frequently in my
Nice.
nearby. So it's sort of this nice it all comes together, you know?
Mhm.
So if I pull up, I've got Intel map here. I can just go straight to dog park mural. Also, this is my reservoir, Jamal. Have I showed you my reservoir before?
You have not showed me your reservoir.
So this is a dog off-leash area.
Okay. Nice. Very
Look at
nice.
all those portals.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is
an English
the...
player's dream right there.
Well, I made sure of it. Oh, what's moved in the area? Just minimize that. So yeah, this is all a dog off-leash area. It's not a fenced off-leash area. It's just an off-leash area. And there's these beautiful murals around the wall. So I had to get Jamal with some of my titles for these. So a trio of mauve-scented signets. Because obviously a graffiti person had come over and the council had just painted over the graffiti. So I went very Jamal with some of these nominations. This was not mine. This was there before, and it's unfortunately being quite graffitied over, but you can still see the swans, but you're not going to get a better photo than this of it anymore. We've got the vibrant vermilion plantation and a forgotten glass. I can be creative with my names sometimes.
And with a little bit of alliteration there. I like that.
We've got the sunset blue duck. This was one of the first ones that got approved up there. So when I hit level, the nomination level in Ingress, I came here the next day. And this is the area I lit up with my first 14 scanner nominations and my first 14 prime nominations. So I had a great time here. Because I was of the mindset of, I know they're going to get through the reviewers, but it was taking forever to get through. So I just tried to put as many of the different murals along the wall as possible in. And if they didn't appear in Pogo, that's all right. Because, you know, I was playing Ingress quite heavily at the time. And this is a great area just to do link runs from. I'm just going to mute Jamal while he's fiddling around with his microphone there. He can unmute himself when he's ready to come back. So we've got the green dragonfly and purple plants. The sorrowful lime spoonbill. Now, this was originally, I think, lime duck. I put the name edit in. Hi, Justin. I've sent you the link, Justin, if you want to come join in. And then we can go stalk Texas and see what we can nominate out there. Sort of plan our trip. We've got the playful pink serpent. I think this is a very Jamal suitable photo. What do you think of this one, Jamal?
I love it. That's great. That is, yeah, I love that. You know how I love murals and love colorful things.
So this Wayspot was there before me, but I came and put a different photo on that sort of captured the whole of the effect and not at the time of night it was before. And this is one of the other gyms up there. Mural. So you've got, if I turn gyms on, you can now, these are me manually putting gyms in. You can see that the gyms are either end of this park and you've got the stops to walk along between. And that's the way the stops sort of fall in this park.
And then you've got a few Ingress-only POIs in there also. I see that.
Yeah. And this
Lachlan,
little spot here. Yes, Jamal.
I have a question for you. And I think a lot of people who are watching this may come across the same issue. So, you know how newer POIs right now are just zooming through Wayfair. They're going into voting quickly and they're getting decisioned quickly. But there are some POIs that have been in the system forever. What would you advise someone who wanted to withdraw all of their older submissions and resubmit them now? Good idea,
Don't.
bad idea?
Bad idea. I had they did a weird little tweak thing recently. I'm down to about 3 things in voting or in queue. Most of my nominations, just gonna confirm that I'm not talking out of my ass on that. Most of mine are in on hold because I haven't gone through and properly updated them yet. But I'm just gonna double check with my Wayfair panel. But like, oh, this is one of my favorite ones: the glistening orange wet moth.
I love that. I love the name too. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, this
Or
is
that what it's called?
90% me. So
Okay.
I've got 5 nominations in. 3 are in queue, 2 are in voting. So
Okay. Agent X says I only have 3 left from 2020. Oof. That's a long time ago, 2020.
I've got 1 that's been stuck in queue from 2020. But I think someone else has nominated it. We can actually check here live on stream.
Let's do it.
Someone else has got to this way spot before me. So I've just typed in the address that pops up on. So what have we got? No, it doesn't look like anyone else has nominated this yet. So what I've got to come back and do at this location. Do you see this, Jamal, where the mouse is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right
What's
there.
that?
That's a gazebo. That's a gazebo.
And that's a
my friend.
gazebo with an S2 cell line going through it.
That is perfect. Which
So
side
I've
are
got
you
to
going to
go
nominate
resubmit
in?
that. It will go
On
on the
left or the
left-hand
right
side.
side?
The left
The
side.
left-hand side. Okay.
Because I've got a nomination, which is how do I get the coordinates again? It's been a while. I'll just move this tab over. So I've got a nomination here, another one of these Bush Care Group signs. I have reviewed survey markers from New South Wales, but I have not been to New South Wales to nominate survey markers, Jason. I'm not driving.
How many survey markers? How many survey markers are you planning to nominate? I know you had a threat out there.
I have provided the information to other people to take my threat seriously, and it may or may not involve Basher Borgod. Now, we've got a special guest, Jamal.
We have a special guest? Who is it?
Surprise.
Justin. Hello.
Justin from Texas. Jason, normally I just give them 5 stars. We don't talk about it. Look, the New South Wales people are giving people acceptances for it, and Niantic have said that they meet the criteria. So unless they don't meet the criteria for something else, like pedestrian access,
and they're flying right through,
or at someone's house, they're probably just going to get flown through.
Yeah. It's at this
Wood
point.
Woes is at 24 out of 26.
Yeah, it's an easy agreement. I've reviewed some of those. Justin, yes, we don't talk about Tintino. Thank you, Jason. Yes. You're giving me motivation to keep up my little crazy bits.
So Justin's going to be looking after me when I'm in Texas for a couple of days next month. Not next month, August. But I'm leaving Australia in about 20 days, so it's starting to get really real. So Justin, give me a random street address in Texas you want me to start looking around. Or like a park or something.
I believe he's muted.
Phantom
if I could remember the mute button on the back. Just randomly
now we can hear you.
Like, Texas Christian University. Look up that. And I'm like a mile to the east.
The Horned Frogs.
Yep.
Lachlan has no idea what that means.
Yet.
It's a lizard that is also called a frog.
And it has a horn. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of scary looking, actually. I can't remember if they're poisonous or not.
I would guess that they're poisonous. Everything in Texas is kind of like Australia. It'll kill you. It's big and it'll kill you.
Just pulling up that area now.
TCU. Agent X, boo, TCU. Are you a Horns fan? Are you a Hook'em guy? Is he a Hook'em guy over there?
We don't know.
We'll see what he chats.
Boise. Oh, because TCU left Boise State, I'm pretty sure.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
An old conference rival.
All right, Jamal, you ready to do some quality Wayspot stalking?
Let's do it. I love Wayspot stalking. It's one of my favorite things to do besides stalking Tintino. Let's do it.
Now, Tintino, if you're listening, he means that as a joke. Just so we're clear. So here's the university. I've gone full screen so you guys can see this quite clearly, right?
Yep.
Great. So
yes,
TCU.
There's plenty
let's start
there.
by looking at satellite view. All right. And I'm going to just sort of go with this is a nice quick tool I'm going to do. I'm just going to go analyze portal data. And this is just going to allow me to randomly assign them all as Pokestops. It will complain that some might be gyms, but this just gives us a rough idea of what are all
those beautiful tennis courts down on the bottom left that don't have POIs on them?
Give me a second, Jamal. I'm just getting
tennis
the
courts
S2 cells blocked out so we can easily look at.
My mouth is watering looking at those tennis courts with the beautiful S2 layout. I'm seeing like 4 stops right there.
All right. Update. And sure. Now, if I go here in Pogo settings, turn off analyze, I'm going to update my Pogo actions here. Where is it? The fill in the cells. How do we do that again? It's highlight, I think.
Highlight cells. Yeah. There you go.
And then change colors so that cell we're missing gym, make it completely opaque. Cool.
There you go.
So this just sort of gives us a mark of where we can start looking for locations. And so Jamal wants me to start down here at the baseball court.
Oh, my mouth is just watering right now. Good Lord. Look at that.
Let's start by looking at the Wayspots we already have here. Now, Jamal, you've got to be keeping an eye on the Twitch chat because I can't see it while I'm in full screen.
All right. Jason says he has to go. Goodbye, Jason. We'll see you next Monday.
Good night, Jason.
Or next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, because he's one of our Aussie friends.
Oh, that's right. I was like, wait, are we changing the day again?
Yeah, no, we'll all be on the same day here in a few minutes, unless you're on the west coast of America. Or the Central Time Zone.
We're going to be having our bonus Zooms later in the week for the next few weeks while Adam's doing a different time with us.
TCG time.
TCG time.
That should be good.
All right, zoom in there, Lachlan.
We've got the TCU Westgate. I'm going to go through what we've got so far. So far, this TCU Westgate, we're going to be making a gym. This is going to be an easy thing to make a gym. I can say it right now. Because looking here, Lupton Stadium and... Oh, is this your fields, Justin?
It is. I didn't even notice that. I've never spun that one.
Well, you should go spin the Justin stop. Because this area, if we're looking at it, one of these two is a gym, right? Which I assume is Lupton Stadium. Probably would be the stadium. But if we put 4 more things in this area, the Justin Fields will probably be the next gym. So... And again, guys, we're looking at this from a Pokemon Go player's perspective. Justin's been pestering Jamal and I to sit down with him for a while to sort of talk through what we can do to try and bolster Texas. And in exchange for looking after me for a couple days, I think I'm going to have to go around and, use up his 40 nominations and use up the rest of my nominations I'll have left in America. And we're going to just light up this university. So far, I'm just going to start with this cell here, Jamal.
Yeah, let's look there.
So we have the track and field courts.
Yes.
So at a basic aspect of it, there will be a plaque that says the commemorative opening of this track and field, right? Now, I obviously don't know if this is an area you can just freely walk onto during the day. Being Texas, it probably would be. So I'm just looking at this and I see this field over here. I don't know what type of sports ball field that is, but that's probably a separate field.
Shot put.
So the shot put fields, that perfect nomination right there, at least in Australian logic.
And that would make a gym.
Looking here, we've got the athletics track and field. There'll be a sign for that. You've got the discus center here, which you put behind the net so it's safe. We've got the running tracks. I'd still put the long jump in or whatever this field is here because I would just want to cement things. Although it wouldn't create a stop. It would just be fun to do. Mm-hmm. There's most likely a sign or a plaque or something along the stadium edge here because obviously we have the Justin Fields plaque up here, but there'll be more of the things like this. If there's this, there'll be more. And universities love their commemorative plaques for a politician to open.
Oh, yep, definitely.
So if we're looking at the stadium, it's a way spot. So, but there'll probably be a plaque or something in this area.
Yeah, they like their statues.
There'll be something. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a statue somewhere around there.
Looking here, this looks like a practice green. So that's potentially something. I'm not too sure about all the Americanized sports.
Yeah,
so
that's the bullpen. That's the bullpen right there, where the pitchers warm up before they come into the game.
Right. Okay. So that's not a batting cage, like a after hours thing.
Mm-mm.
And there's the one for the other team. Then okay.
Yes.
Your car parks are ridiculously huge. Just want to say that.
It's Texas. Everyone drives a truck.
That's right.
So
F-250.
We got the varsity tennis teams buildings. There's probably something you can submit there. I would be able to. I see a gazebo here where my cursor is. Jamal sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I see 6,
7.
I see. My God! I see a place to have community day. Like I'm like freaking out right now.
Let me put markers where Jamal would be submitting these tennis courts. That court would go there.
Yes.
This court would go here. That court would go there.
Move it up a little bit. Move it up a little bit. Get on the other side of that. Yes, there you go. And then get the gazebo. Get the gazebo in the middle. Yep, that'll take up that cell.
This court.
Oh my goodness!
This is the Jamal logic. The clubhouse.
Oh.
I would put the clubhouse over this one because
Justin, when Lachlan comes down there, you got to make this happen. Like I'm wanting to get on a plane to come to Texas right now. I am
indoor courts, the varsity team center.
Yes,
This is the Jamal method. You know, whatever this outdoor.
Wait. Bottom right, soccer field. Breathe, soccer field.
The Jane Justin Field house. This looks like lights. That looks like a statue. See, Agent X. This is the conversation about disc golf that we had the other week. See, this is Jamal's logic: is that each of these are their own way spot.
No, I would do 6. I would do 1, 2. Yeah, I would try to get 6 out of there. But look, I
could argue the clump that this is one field. I would argue that.
But it's 2 cells. It's 2 cells.
So I would argue that this area here is one object.
In America, we would say that's 2 cells, and that's 2.
I see 4 courts here, this court here, and then this court up here.
Look up there. Oh my God, that's 3 more. Oh my God, that's 3 more. That's pickleball, and there's 3 more. Oh my God!
That looks like there's a sculpture here with the way that those steps sort of go up to that.
Oh my God! Justin, when is the next time TCU plays the Ducks? I'm gonna come. I'm coming to Texas.
Not super often. Maybe
basketball. Football stadium here. We've got probably there's a sign here based on that building there. This just looks like buses. Yeah. So can't really do much with this.
Agent X, I'm going to say Texas is more, Justin, Texas more of a Chevy state than a Ford state? Or are you guys Ford down there?
It's a lot of Ford.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It's kind of
So we've got this is a really nice big soccer field. Just want to say that out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to breathe. I need some water.
You got him hyperventilating at the thought of this university. The Worth Hills building, there'll be a plaque there. Trying to see if there's any
You guys are
statues
gonna-
or sculptures in the area.
Go.
You guys
in
are
front
gonna
of the
need-
basketball stadium. Let's see.
Basketball stadium.
Oh, I guess it's a little further than I thought.
Up here?
Oh yeah, it's over there. So there's the football, and then there to the south of it, it's the basketball.
This looks like baseball.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's under the
Basketball
dome.
football.
Complex
This is
to the
football
north.
again.
The dome.
Here.
Yeah, it's under the dome. Yeah, right there.
All right,
There's
well, let's have a
tons
look at what waste spots
statues
we're
over
dealing with
there.
already. The Colosseum itself is a waste spot. Oh, that would hurt Jamal with how these have been submitted.
I'd move it.
Yeah.
I'd move it.
2 meters south.
I'd move it 10
Oh, this
meters.
is, this
you know
is
what?
a
I'm-
cool statue. It's
So
not a
that's
frog
horned
though,
frog.
but like
It's a horned frog.
it's a lizard. That's
Wait,
a.
you know
that
what?
would be
I
an
might
invitation.
I might just go and move that, Lachlan. Put in a move request. Click
Well,
on the one
you
that's
have the
on
Wayfarer app
under the
too,
dome.
Jamal.
I do. That's why I said I might do it. Go to the click OK for a second and click on the one that's under right next to the dome. Go up on your cursor. No. To the right. Right there, that one. Yes.
Yeah, at the Coliseum.
Yeah, I would totally move that to a
Well,
more legitimate location.
which would be here based on where that photo was taken.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. That's yes.
Also, I think that photo is old.
So
We need a new photo at a different angle. Yeah, okay. All right.
okay, well, we'll get to the rest of the campus. Let's just have a look down here. There's a rec center. So what have we got here? What's this waste spot? The rec center is a waste spot, but what do I see here? Volleyball courts. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because Justin, I'll be taking this computer with me, so all of these pins, I'll have at our disposal.
Cool.
Basketball court.
What's this? Residence Hall. Do I see a statue? That's a huge.
Maybe there's
statue.
something
That's
under the
beautiful.
atrium.
Oh, this is a beautiful
That
fountain.
is- that's
I love
nice.
this.
That is.
We're gonna have a great time here.
Wait,
This is a
wait,
gazebo.
what-
This is a
yeah, I
gazebo.
was gonna say, what is that?
And that can be submitted. It won't appear on the Intel map, but it can appear in Pokemon Go via the Wayfarer system. So we can nominate that one. Sorry, Ingress agents, but you know there'll be other things to nominate in the area. But so let's just even just zoom out and all these purple markers we've already put down. Because I'm going into this with my 40 Pokemon Go nominations, Justin's 40 Pokemon Go nominations, and my 40 Ingress nominations. That's 2 big ass 2 cells we can fill up.
Oh my god.
Let's go down here.
This
The
is-
Haze Hall.
This is delightful.
So all of this
This
area
is-
here, in this sort of embankment area, this looks like the dormitories for like the people who live on campus, right?
Yeah, that's what it
Yep.
looks like. And then, family commons. Yep.
Now,
There's going to be items in there.
I'm gonna mess with Jamal for a little bit and turn
I was
off
going to say,
S2 cells.
I was like, why are you turning off S2 cells?
So if we're looking at this area and sort of looking at this outline here, turn the cells back on for Jamal.
Thank you.
There will be something to submit at the Hayes Hall here. Guarantee you, if this is marked as the Francis Sadler Hall, there will be a waste spot to nominate the Francis Sadler Hall.
Mm-hmm.
The Branchin Hall, the King's Family Common.
And then up and to the right, the
Moore
P.E.
Hall,
Clark
Tomlinson
Hall. Right there, P.E. Clark.
So for those, would you just find like the title to the building?
Yes. That's what I would do.
So Woodwose
so
is currently OSM,
Yep.
OSMing up this area.
Nice.
Oh, good on you, Woodwose.
Justin,
Nice.
Justin, you're going to have your area tricked out. Woodwose is an expert when it comes to OSM.
OSM.
But hey, Lachlan, it is midnight on the East Coast, and I'm going to retire for the evening. I'm going to let you and Justin to your own devices, and I'm going to go to bed because I have to be at
but
work.
the tier 1
at
hatches in 2
12:30.
minutes, Jamal.
Okay, I'll stay. Hold on. Do I have a raid pass? What's in tier 1 right now?
Could be Timber. Could be Chansey.
I'm hoping it's Chansey.
Is Chansey not tier 3?
No. If it was tier 3, people would be failing it a little bit too much.
Yeah.
All right. I will stay for the tier 1. And then I'm going to go to bed.
All right. Why has my capture frozen on Twitch chat? See if I can.
Justin, do you see why I get so excited about stuff like this? Or am I just a nerd?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I see
I'm
it.
just a nerd.
We're all
Okay.
nerds here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nerd is not a bad thing.
So Lachlan, can you zoom in on the walking path? Like there's a way spot in the middle of your screen. Go just a little bit north of that to that empty cell. So
Yeah.
on college campuses, move
That looks
it
like
to
there'd be
yes.
there'll be stuff
And
here.
then here's
There'll be stuff here.
zoom out a little bit and go to the left. Okay, I lost where you were. Zoom out a little bit more. There was one specific spot I was looking for, and it was the walking path.
Through the area.
Yeah, right there. Okay, so you see that way spot right there in the middle that's unmarked? Go up just to the north of it. So that little oval area right there. Yeah, zoom in there. There's something there. Is that a fountain? What is that?
That looks like a plaque there.
Yeah, there's
There'll be a
something
plaque
there.
for
Yeah. So there's going to be stuff all around there. And then just a little bit north of that, there was something else.
Who knows?
Uh-oh. Let's do this tier 1. Is it lit? Has it hatched?
It's lit.
Let me make it appear on my nearby. Tap here. Raid in progress. And then the gym spawns off in the distance.
Oh, Justin, look at my shirt. What do you think of this shirt?
Oh, nice. Are they gonna go camping?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Are you gonna go camping with them?
No, I am not. My wife is.
Oh, there you go.
Did you want to do this, Timber Justin?
I'd do it.
Justin, you were on the call last Monday, right? You saw the t-shirts, right?
Yeah. T-shirtception.
Yes. What size t-shirt do you wear, sir?
Medium.
Oh, look, we have a friend in the lobby, Jamal.
Oh, who's in the lobby? Is it Cow in a suit?
It is Cow in a suit.
Cow in a suit.
So this gym is the exact midpoint between our two houses. So if we're both defending it, we can't see it without defending it, but we can raid to it if we're defending it.
Ah. I'm multitasking. Tell me when it loads up.
Who else is online? We've probably got about 40 seconds to jump on in, Jamal.
Okay, thank you. I can see it now. I'm trying to find something for Justin. And I'm failing miserably at my attempt. This is great streaming.
Mm-hmm. On
What
point.
the heck is going on here?
I'll bring my shiny Arcanines for you, Justin.
I just found a pack of Skittles.
Okay, Jamal, be looking at your Pokemon screen.
Okay, hold on. Justin, here's a medium.
Oh,
This is for you.
Exciting.
That's for you, sir. Because you
Is that
were a
to wear
total
while-
bro and hooked us up the Airbnb and allowed everybody to pay you back. So I got a shirt for you.
Sick. Appreciate it.
And that's for him to wear while
Yes.
he's walking around this campus and doing all these nominations with us.
Oh, if you want to totally be our billboard, we will totally let you. Lachlan and I would appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got my own Brisbane Buzzwalls shirt to wear with my name on it, so whoops, Buzzwalls will be advertised a little bit more in Seattle there, Jamal.
Oh, boy.
All right. We'll get back to the wayfinding with Justin just after this raid.
And Lachlan, you said you wanted a 2XL, right?
3 Australian 3, but I don't know what that translates to in American.
All right. Well, you are like 9 feet tall, so. All right.
So for Cricket, if Cricket listens to the replay of this,
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. We have. Okay, I can put the shirts away now. I'm bringing all the shirts to Seattle. I'm going to find a way to give them away.
Just hand them to Sea Princess and watch them all disappear.
I'm
What's the
going to
hundo
give
on
them
this?
to.
745, I think.
I'm only going to give them to people who listen to the podcast, Lachlan.
What have you got, Justin?
744.
That might
Mine
be
is
the hundo.
729. Yeah, you might have the hundo.
Let's see.
Or is it 754? Because I had one traded to me on the weekend.
It is not 744 because it's 15, 14, 13.
Brett says Australian 3XL is a US medium.
Oh my goodness.
I will
Agent
trade that
X.
to Cal
Agent
and
X, you're going to be
Australia.
in Seattle, right? Agent X, what size do you wear, sir? Type it in the chat. My cat is sneezing, and it's annoying.
And yes, Brett, you saw me do a raid at that gym. I will get gold on it before you.
His size is a yes.
Large. Okay, I got you. I got you, Agent X. I got you. You're going to be in Seattle, correct? I remember you saying yes. He's going to be there. All right. So, Agent X and Justin have shirts coming to them, Wayspotters shirts. So, one thing that I can't bring Agent X, and I don't know if you saw this, this was my Father's Day gift or my birthday gift.
You can't bring
How
your
about
backpack?
that?
You're not allowed to bring it? Is
No,
that 'cause Sea
I'm
Princess will
bringing
steal
it. No, I'm bringing it, but I don't have an X-ray. This is a one of a kind. My wife had this made for me. How freaking cool is that?
It's pretty sick.
Your wife is pretty cool.
But
It's a shame she's not coming to Seattle. It should be more fun.
But you know what she said? And you, yeah, I know. But you know what she said, Lachlan, that should make you feel good? She was going to have something made for you, and she was going to have the world spun around so Australia showed. That was what she said. And I'm like, that's so thoughtful of you.
All right. Well, I'll let you get to bed, Jamal. Thanks for joining.
Yes.
For those here with us live, we'll probably only be on for another 15 or so minutes. And then Justin and I will probably have a private call just to suss out some plans for Texas. Have it upside down. Just the bag itself is just completely printed upside down. Yeah.
Agent X, I got you. At the Airbnb, I got you. And Justin, I got you. And Lachlan, of course, I have you. And I got Ken and I got Adam. And then I'm going to bring some extras to give away to people in Seattle. So if you're watching this either live or you're watching it recorded and you see me in Seattle, press F to pay respect. Let me know and I will do. I don't have a whole lot of shirts and they were kind of expensive to make, but I want to make sure that people who listen to the show. Oh, Lachlan, I got one for Tintino. I don't know what size he wears, but I'm going to bring one of each size for Tintino and I'm going to carry it in my bag with me. And when I come across Tintino,
so I've just been.
Do you know what he looks like?
Oh, I know what he looks like. I saw his picture. I know what he looks like. Yeah, I do.
You saw it or you stalked his picture?
No, well,
he went on LinkedIn and really went digging.
Let's not get into that. Let's just say I obtained a picture of Tintino, so I know what he looks like now. So, somebody's saying goodbye to me. See you later. See ya.
Oh, that's Justin. I clicked remove Jamal. It's like, do you want to remove Justin?
Okay.
Blimey. All right. Yeah, we're going to have a great time here. Like, there's so much to submit at this university. Like,
Yeah, there's like it's like a 12,000 kid university, so it's decent sized.
You can tell where the nerds were when Ingress was happening, and they just sort of filled out this side of the campus.
Which is why I play.
But, lure people out to the other side of the campus. They'll have more fun. Even if it's just more raids on the nearby. Oh, this is great. So the black squares sort of show where to avoid. I'm just going to turn off these portals now.
Another good spot is the zoo.
Are we going to the zoo? Oh my goodness!
If you want, it's we have a season pass. It's right there.
Hey, is that a gazebo? Fort Worth Zoological Park. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's like an odd shape of zoo where it's like between some neighborhoods, so it's like all those spots right there, all those nominations.
Yeah, but it's good, It bleeds into different S2 cells. But I see this is not submitted. The World of Primates. That's a potential new stop that you can get in there. That campus is huge, yeah. It's about the same size as my university campus, which we were looking at before. So let's go back to Texas Christian University, right? Just going to turn the...
Yeah,
so we sort of see that red square is the university campus, right?
Yeah, that 13 is kind of underserved. I don't know what's going on over there. It's more like office-y type buildings, and university type buildings. A lot of parking and residential.
And that needs a new photo. But yeah, looks like we have a lot of fun here. Oh, a stadium.
Oh, that is high school.
That's a great satellite view of the stadium.
Yeah.
Was this the school stadium?
Yeah, that's high school.
Okay.
Yeah. That church is no longer there.
I heard nothing. I take it the church is a gym?
No, there's no really gyms over here. Yeah, so this bar is super close to me. So
Smokestack?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have a good time. Texas wasn't always on my to-visit list until Justin came around. So he's made a good argument for the state. As long as I keep politics to myself, we'll be okay. Yeah. Even though, I can guarantee you Australian conservatism is not the same as American conservatism.
Yeah, especially the DFW area has just grown so much. It's a lot more. What's the term? Purple? The blue and red mixed together.
Yeah. So like most cities in the world.
Yep.
Which is good. It's a good thing. To have competing ideologies, as long as they don't go to war over it, you're generally pretty good. But no, this section of the university is going to be a great time. But if we pull up, so
is that close to you? I assume
this is my university that I went to. So if I'm going to turn the Pokestops off and that one. Give her a second. We don't have giant stadiums at our campuses. I do have to say that this is an American special. But the bulk of the way spots were here in the park, on campus. But stuff along the sporting fields was stuff that I was able to get through. This is one of my least favorite nominations I've ever had approved, and it was approved by appeal. But it got through.
Okay, how do some of them have 5, 6, 7 POIs?
These aren't Pokestops. These are just way spots. So these are ingress portals. There'll be more way spots there,
right?
Because people have been trying to submit more.
So there's not a limit.
There's no limit to way spots. There's just a limit to Pokestops. So each of these green squares, these little green squares, can have one Pokestop in them.
Right.
However, because a lot of these were in the wrong location, there's actually 1, 2. So this used to be a good spot just to sit and play Community Day because you'd have. It's a cluster shit show, but this was all the fact of all of these were just misplaced originally, and I got them all fixed up, and they all happened to stay stops, and that was how the algorithm chose to do it. But yeah, there's just a lot of things there. But the sporting fields over here, this was me, this was me, This was me. 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 That photo's me, but the original nomination wasn't me. This was me. That's a gym now. That was me. I love this one. The MacGuffin boat shed.
The MacGuffin.
And it created a gym. The shed opening plaque. We have some really, really creative names for our locations here.
I can see.
This was me. The UQ swings. Actually, if you look at this photo, you can see that the temporary fencing for the while this area was being constructed is still up. I submitted this while it was being built because I expected it to take forever to get through. Playground was me. It's such a nice, big, great, accessible playground. It's a good area. Loops. Supposedly, you're meant to dig for dinosaur bones here, but I've never seen anyone actually do it. There's just 4 loops on dirt. It's just the weirdest thing.
Strange.
And I love this boat that they randomly put next to the tennis courts.
I guess it was the old ferry.
The ferry that used
Across
to
the-
go across here.
Hmm.
So they put it up here.
Is there still a ferry?
The ferry stop is down here.
Well, I didn't know
You
if
can
there
actually
was
see
like
the ferry on
an
satellite
active
view.
ferry. Okay, yeah.
And this is actually the last stop on the Brisbane ferries. So if I go into... I'll just do it manually. Drawn tools.
Adam wants to know if you can see his comments on the stream.
Adam Tuttle.
Yes.
Don't claim Little Free Library as mine. Which Little Free Library, Brett? Is there a Little Free Library that you got at UQ? Or are you talking about the one over at Wyatt Park? There's an empty cell to the right of the boat. Oh, have they put a Little Free Library at UQ? Over here? Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. I've not been to UQ for a while.
What are all those little fields? Is that
That's mixed use sports fields. So this is
okay?
This is the way spot for them.
Table tennis.
Yeah, we don't talk about the fact that they actually took down the table tennis courts during COVID and never put them back up.
Oh,
they weren't COVID safe.
Adam says he's watching on Twitter.
Oh, see, Adam, I have to actually open Twitter to see your comments. It doesn't let me see them any other way, unfortunately. Let me pull them up for you then, Mr. Tuttle. Where is he? No, I'm not seeing any comments on this, Adam.
Oh, Adam says he's watching on Twitter.
Here we go. Hi. No one's watching on Twitter currently anymore.
Or maybe he jumped off.
That's fine. I assume that's Adam T.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Adam.
Okay, he switched over. What's up?
He's my favorite host of the original Special Conditions podcast. Is that safe to say? Can I say that without persecution? All right. Corner of Keith and Macquarie. Oh, up there. Yeah, okay. So what I was going to do is... So this is the old boat ramp, right? This is the old ferry terminal,
Yep.
which has only recently been taken off its pylons there, but the rest of it's still there. So if I go draw a line, the ferries come along here. They go there, and they go there. And they come along the river some more. Then they get to... There's not a West End one, is there? Yeah, there is. Then they get to this one here. And then... I like that you can see the ferries on the satellite view going along the river. It's one of my favorite things about the city.
The boat wake.
And then it stops there. Next stop is over here. And then it jumps over the river. Then it jumps over the river
Wow,
again.
this goes quite a ways.
Yep.
Like, do you take it just for the fun of it, or is it like actual?
No, this is
public
commuter
transit?
transport. This is public transport, yeah. Then you got the one over here.
Last time I took a ferry was Disney World.
There. Where's the next one? I very rarely go past the bridge. But that's fine.
How long does that take?
It's a couple hours. About an hour to go the full route. I'm pretty sure I missed one on this side of the river, but that's fine. There's another stop there. Then it jumps across the river. So the smaller cross-river shuttles are the ones used the most.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people go along the full length of the thing, and then goes up the river some more. Brisbane's known as the River City for a reason. Where's the Hamilton stop? Pretty sure it's here. And I think it goes a little further than that. But if I zoom out along the river, and then you can sort of see the path of the purple when I turn off the S2 cells. So it's a really cool public transport thing. So it's cool. It's a neat little piece of connective tissue, because for a while, and people want, just to talk about local politics for a bit, people want the ferry to be extended from here to have a stop over here.
Mm-hmm.
They want to stop here. What they don't understand is that the river does this, and it's really quite narrow there. This journey would take those ferries 45 minutes, whereas there's a bus that goes from here to here that takes 15 minutes.
Quite the conundrum.
So I get it, because there's a couple, like there's a private charter boat that goes to Lone Pine Sanctuary along the river from the city for tourists, because that's a tourist thing to do. You don't do it as a commuter.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a train station here, and if you get the train from here to the city, it's 20 minutes. If you get the bus from there to there, it's 15. It would make more sense to put a train or a faster travel, because these bends are just too tight and narrow. But like and people then also want to extend it out further, and like you just want these unnecessary stops for no reason.
Yep.
What's another really waste spot dense area? Botanic Gardens, Brett? Where's Vegas? Over the river and through the koalas, says Adam. What's been moved?
That's not how it works.
Oh, did that get moved? Or is it just a part of the cluster shit show now? Because that was here, wasn't it? Yeah. So good. That's not a waste spot anymore. Okay. Anyway, well, that's about an hour and a half, guys. So I think we're going to call it for today. Justin and I have got some planning to do for my America trip. So we're going to jump on a Discord call for that. So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys next week when I am 13 days away from America. And
Exciting.
It's crazy and crazy to say. It's weird because I leave Australia on a Monday and arrive in America that same Monday, but 4 hours later. So I'm in a plane for many, many days.
It's like you've gained a day of travel.
And then I lose a day on the way home, which happens to be Community Day.
At least you get Starly here.
Yeah, well. No, I get Starly in Australia. It's the day before I leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be playing too hard. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining live. We've already recorded this weekend's show, and we're recording an episode this weekend. We'll be putting out a post on Twitter asking questions for our guests that we're having for episode 26, if I just check our schedule correctly. Because it should be 26. Yeah, so episode 26 we'll be having GoCast Chris and GoCast Kyle on. So they're sort of the safe for family and friends version of Ken and Adam. So that's going to be a nice, fun adventure. But we've got a very fun discussion coming up this weekend about Lightship. And I think you guys will enjoy that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Justin.